Mark, put that cell phone down. It's the
Oh,
spawn of
sorry.
Satan.
You're right. You're right. I just learned that this week at the movies. How are you, Jeff?
I'm good. I'm Jeff Baker from the Oregonian. This is Marc Mohan. We've just seen Men, Women, and Children, the new Jason Reitman movie, which will tell you that social media is bad. I likened it in my review to being hit over the head with an iPad for 2 hours. Mark, what did you think?
I would tend to agree with you. Jason Reitman is not an old man, but he makes movies that make you think he has the mind of one. It's in his opinion, the internet and all this technology these kids are into these days is nothing but trouble.
Men, Women, and Children is told in multiple stories. Various parents of children have various social media problems. Social media can apparently bring on eating disorders, sexual dysfunction. It'll make you want to see a prostitute,
Right.
have an
Infidelity.
affair.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing that it didn't really include, and really the proper climax of the movie would have been if everyone had gotten in their car and killed each other texting while driving.
It's
Because
probably a deleted scene.
yeah, it is an outtake because that also is a social media issue. And really, the missed opportunity on this movie was that these issues are real, and movies, as part of popular culture, could really deal with them in an intelligent, thought provoking, entertaining way.
Yeah.
But this movie did none of those
Yeah,
things.
the characters in it are not realistic at all. Especially the adult characters, to me, felt like these extreme versions of real people, but there was no way to identify with them or really take them seriously.
Right, absolutely. The actors were giving it their all. Adam Sandler really had, by Adam Sandler standards, a nuanced performance. And some of the kids, Ansel Elgort was good again.
You just like saying Ansel
Yes,
Elgort,
I
don't
do.
you?
I can pronounce it now. So enough about that. Men, Women, and Children, don't see it.
No, whether you're a man, woman, or child.
Right. Put down your cell phone and, you know, call your mother. Uh, our next movie was St. Vincent, a movie starring Bill Murray. So stop me if you've heard this one before. Mark, lay out the premise.
So there's a cantankerous, grumpy old man who drinks and smokes excessively, lives in a sort of hovel of a house, and is unpleasant to everyone around him. But when he meets an adorable little moppet who lives next door, his heart is warmed and his life is changed. No, it's not. It's not the Bad News Bears with Walter Matthau or Billy Bob Thornton. It's not any one of a number of other films with a similar plot. It's Bill Murray in Saint Vincent.
Yeah, I've never seen that in a movie before. Bill Murray, who doesn't like Bill Murray? Bill Murray is everyone's favorite uncle, and he has a string of tremendous performances going back to Caddyshack, a movie he improved and stole out from under Chevy Chase and whoever, those other washed up actors were in that movie. And now he's Wes Anderson's go-to guy.
I don't know. I don't know what he was necessarily going for in this movie, though. I mean, it is such a predictable, typical sort of story, and you'd think that he can elevate it. He does a little, but not enough to make it worthwhile.
He does a little, but it's, well, the best way to sum it up is like Naomi Watts, the fine Australian actress, plays a pregnant Russian prostitute who is Bill Murray's paramour, and being a prostitute in a studio movie, she has a heart of gold.
Mm-hmm.
She also has the worst Russian accent you could possibly imagine. It's like Natasha from Rocky and Bullwinkle. Sounds more
You
convincing.
don't think Natasha is an authentic Russian accent? All
I think
right.
she would have been better in this movie. A cartoon
Yes.
character would have been better than Naomi
Yes.
Watts.
And then also-
I like Naomi Watts.
There's also Melissa McCarthy, who is a big star in her own right, and shows up in this movie not doing her usual slapstick shtick, and it's Melissa McCarthy's best performance in years, which isn't saying very much at all.
Not at all. So we're here to tell you that the two major releases this week, Men, Women, and Children, with a cast of thousands struggling to, find their way in a Facebook world, and St. Vincent, the new Bill Murray vehicle, are not worth your time.
You'd have more fun hanging out with Brad Pitt in a tank in World War II than you would in either of
Right,
these movies.
right. You did see the Brad Pitt movie Fury,
Yes.
and didn't actually like it. If you want to go to the last 4 minutes of Saint Vincent, the closing credits are Bill Murray sort of vamping and singing along to Bob Dylan's "Shelter from the Storm." We could watch that for 90 minutes, and it would be way, way better than Saint Vincent.
Very
So,
true.
thanks for checking it out. See you next week at the movies.